All right, gotta get a slash mark in chat. All right, so we're slash mark. As we press on, we're going to get the golden golem to get a broken pendant to give to our loved ones, which allows us to access the DLC. All right, some fighting. It's been a while. Yo, double double. Ooh. Gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to slap. Is that the golem we need to kill? Some kind of joke? Alright, so we have Lemony Snickets up there firing shots at us. That's what you get. How about prior to playing this, I would only sword and board. Jacob Real, down in the gold chain red shirt, very first time, courtesy of Jeff Beasy, Amazon Prime, exclamation point Prime in the chat. Jacob 100% invented Jacobine. I felt like we beat this guy already. Did you see the damage? Curse damage. Did you see the damage? That's it, huh? All right, let me see if Surso can read this. Broken Pendy. Must not be here. What is it, Equippy? Key item. Major key. Broken Pendy. Deeply enchanted. The vine appears to originate from the Ula style. A powerful magic can be sensed from this ancient stone, yet men of time can neither manipulate its sense or its power, which have a distinct air of crossing in both reverence and nostalgia. That means absolutely nothing to Sursa. How you can be mad at a face like that? Now go to the first Hydra. So I'm guessing, do we warp to Darkroot? The word Olasile is the hint there. I've heard of domicile before. Not Olasile. Undead Parish. Okay. Can anyone explain to Surso in first grade terminology what a Ulasite is? The face of an angel. You better believe it. That should be your screensaver on your phone. If it's not, you're doing something wrong. The lady you freed was from there. From Ulasite? I mean, all this lore is fake. It's not the actual true story of Dark Souls. You're seeing the true story of Dark Souls unravel before you. It's about Surso Yeet. We go down. Can I get some first grade acquiescence? I don't think we can upgrade this anymore, right? Do we give him the MB?
Well, no, Andre.
Look at Harvey's gavel, not even barely gashed. Gotta respect it. You kidding me? Trying to mess with the best? What do I want to repair equipment? I don't think any. Our stuff's kind of banged up here. I mean, it's taken a few shots. I would like to try. I wouldn't mind going +4 on the Golden Wave Maker, but we'll press on. Yo, Ponosaurus Rex, you just missed it. We had some very highly falutin greed runs. And I'll post it on the YouTube channel if you want to watch it. Exclamation point YT in chat. Yeah, we're going to DLC. Alright, I think I'm pretty good here. I think I know where to go. Can you parry with Harvey's gavel? That's the only thing that's the one mechanic in the game I feel like I've neglected. You cannot parry with it. Okay. I'm okay with that. Parrying is not part of Cerso's life anyways. Dan is feeling overconfident after the Lord Souls. About to get acquiesced. Nah. You kidding me? We're going to go through DLC and not die one time. Yeah. Yeah. That wasn't me talking, it was Cerso. DLC is hard, but best content in all of Souls. That's a broad statement. We got to go back. Okay, I'm just gonna act up here real quick. It's not the best. Hot take. Is it top 3? DLC is good, but not the best. Yeah. That's something new. Blooming moss clump. We've never seen that. Can someone explain to me in first grade terms why the DLC is like so hard to get to? Like, why was it made that way? What's up, Conrad? Because he's a crazy dude, no other explanation. Dark Souls likes to be obtuse. So, like, what about if you bought the DLC and you're like, all right, how do I get to it? And you never figured it out. You got to play through New Game Plus over and over. This game's for nerds and accountants. So it's all about the thrill of the kill. Yo, I got to tell you guys about Straight Stupid. If you don't know the lore about him, long story short, he's the leading character in my favorite YouTube gaming video of all time. I don't think we have it in the chat, but exclamation point UO forever in chat. But anyways, so long story short, we connected on Discord. Met up. I had the chance to interview him. I don't think it's a command. I just made that up. I had a chance to interview him. He's come on the show to play some PUBG. And then he defriended me on Discord. And so I can't message him. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did to offend him. I know. Edward Hawthorne, that's where your name came from. He's the one that uttered Edward Hawthorne. 2-1 drop on Sonoma. That's the call sometimes. But I'll tell you what. We did interview him. So I don't want to say... I was slightly hurt that he defriended me, but at the same time, I felt fortunate that we had the opportunity to interact with him in real time. The interview's worth a watch if you watch the original video first. If you don't watch the original video first, you're going to be like, what the heck is this? And the original video is not little brother friendly, nor do I endorse everything he says in it. Zipkin says, why so many followers? I don't understand the question. I mean, if a friendship is not upkept, it will die. I mean, once you're a friend forever. The level of acquiescence changes, of course. Let's go. I think we'll do a slash mark here. No, we'll roll here. I want to pillage the corpse first. Crown of Dusk. Antiquated gloves. I mean, before we go in, we might as well shoot our next cover of our next mixtape. We have to do it. We got to get our next mixtape cover in. Album cover. What was the other stuff called? Antiquated. It's one of the most rare sets in Magic the Gathering. We're looking for antiquity gloves. It's got a little lace to it. You may want to spam some little brother spam in chat. This may be a little risque. Surso. With that new mixtape. Eye of Saruman's dress. That's the only time you get to see his face is when we're shooting an album cover. No more. You guys got more than you bargained for. He doesn't give that away for free. More often than not. let's get his normal outfit on here. Gauntlets of Fervor. Let's go. Step into the Eye of Saruman. This is our first time in the DLC. That is correct.
Sit yourself down.
The timing on that one. The timing. Caleb O down in the gold chain red shirt for 14 consecutive months as we slide into Savage Garden. Spam some champs and chains in the chat. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Bonfire is lit. Can we get some curse lit? Spam in chat. Good timing. Curse lit. That's a warpable Bonnie. Let's go. Fresh area. Savage Garden. They had one hit. A battle? Resin user. DLC looks like we're starting up Curse Lit. Oh, I went for the spam attack. Hit him right in the noggin. I respect it. Double. Okay, we're okay here, boys. We're okay. Smash him. Ah. Easy here, boys. Welcome to the DLC. Sip him. Sip and smash. Get that tail. Get that barb. Get the barbed wire tail. Smash him. One more. Smash. One more. Sippy, double. Resin user. Double. Safety in numbers. A dead man tell no sips. Get toasted. Give me that tail. Get this guy out of here. That's not a real boss. That can't be a boss. We'll take a free Humi. First try. Oh, the DLC is so hard. You know what's hard? The tip of Harvey's gavel. Is that a first try? Is that an actual boss? That's a boss? All right. Well, we'll get a slash mark in chat, but if that's a boss, there's one gold chain win condition in Dark Souls. You take out a boss on the first try. Get that music going. There's many people that say you can't go through Dark Souls and beat bosses on the first try. It took some of our friends in our crew hundreds of years to beat the bosses on the first try. They didn't have the pleasure of controlling Surso Yeet, harnessing his power, and destroying everyone in our path.
Let's go.
Yo, Alicorn69 down in the gold chain red shirt for 10 consecutive years. Spam some champs and chains in the chat. Alicorn, thank you so much for the support, man. We have some fun around here, huh? Don't we? We have some fun. Yo, San_born. Down in the gold chain red shirt. There's your pop-up. Down in the red shirt gold chain, courtesy of Jeff Beasley, Amazon Prime, ! Prime in the chat. Sandborn 100% invented. What sand is made from, which is quartz. Welcome to the Champs and Chains in the chat. Pastrami Green, down in the gold chain red shirt for the very first time. Pastrami Green 100% invented the deli counter. Where would we be without Pastrami Green? Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. Shall we press on to the DLC with the slash mark? All right. Where we last left off, we approached the DLC, took out a boss. But now we press on. If he was the guardian, I am the waker of the wind. All right, so I couldn't tell you which one of these we came into. It's a fair guess. I'm a betting man. I think that's where we came from. So I'm going to double down and say this is where we need to go. The hubris is flowing right now. There's a lot of Hubie flowing. Is this where we came from? Did I guess? Oh, guessed wrong. Nothing like a little hubris to put in your back pocket. The good thing is we're still Humie, and we got a Humie in our back pocket. And I'm okay with that. Make sure we didn't miss anything out here. Nah. Guardian can go sit themselves back in the white deck of Magic the Gathering right next to Sarah Angel. If you walk back here after sitting at the next bind, you can fight two of them at once. Oola Sile Sanctuary. This looks like a very pristine area. Light the bonnies and kick the tires. Can I get some Curse Lit spam in chat? Curse Lit. Heavy Curse Lit. I mean, I don't really have any... There's really no benefit to us going back and taking out two of them. You know, like... We could, but that would be hubris. That would just be showing off. You know, and sometimes I got to pull back the reins a little bit on Sursa. I do want to level up here real quick. We got to pop one more. Double chain. Their tails give a whip. Maybe we could. I'd like to keep the train move. I'm not ruling it out. I'm 100% not ruling it out. This is a good Bonnie to Kindy. Let me ask you this. I know this may be a pre-acquiescent question. If we Kindy this Bonnie, do we lose our human form? No? All right, we'll Kindy it then. I'm down with the Kindy. I mean, I know we get a little bit less of good items, but I'm okay with that. So it's been kindied. So that means this one gives 10, right? All right, cool. All right, so looks like there's a... we meet again. We meet again. Looks like he's a little bit more attached now. Ratat.
Why? Why? Yeah, does.
I thought those are the things that attack us. Did we ruin anything? I thought those normally punch us. She sells you. She was attached to the wall. How am I supposed to know? I mean, you ruined some fake lore, but not much else. She was kind of part of the wall. Nah, her whole family wants a piece of Cerso, and they got it. More than they could handle. Look, DLC. What was the name of this DLC? Unhinged Ring City. Royal Wood. What's the name of this? Ooh. Pitchfork Willie. Oh. Artorias of the Abyss. You know what that translates to? Revenge of Cerso. Get out of here. There was no mercy. What's the title of Rambo 2? Second Blood? Whatever it is. The Abyss has texture in this one. To me, this is the Abyss. There's stuff here. People keep saying there's nothing in the Abyss. Someone just spawned in. Loop is back. No, Loop, we're in a fresh area, Loop. Loop, now's not the time. Loop's out for blood because he's been embarrassed. Loop has been embarrassed. I want to enjoy the DL. Loop, give me a little space here, Loop. I know you're watching. Loop's coming with bad intentions. Look at him trying to hide there. Loop, I can't. Loop, are you trying to communicate here? I gotta go AFK, guys. I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go AFK. You gotta sell it. Loop, I'm going AFK. We hit him. Loop! Loop! Get him out of here. Loopy! Loop! We're in the middle of a playthrough, Loop. Smash him! Finish him! That's the only way Loop can win. Multiple enemies.
Sit yourself down.
Loop! I don't want to lose our human form, Loopy. Can't even see what's going on here. Iris Mac, you showed a little mercy here for the sake of entertainment. But you don't show mercy to Cerso, yeet. It'll come back to haunt you. You don't show mercy to Cerso. Get him out of here. I don't ever want to see you around this part again, Loop. Loop, thanks for showing up. You're like the Newman to our Seinfeld. Can I get some L space double OP in chat? I respect. Loop could have taken us down, but he made a fatal mistake. You don't show mercy to Sursa. All right, let us press on. It's a nice injection of spice. I do like when we get in fresh areas, though, to be able to smoke it out a little bit. I'll tell you, Loop had a new build. He had the Solaire helmet, right? It's pronounced Solare. Yo, I gotta share a picture with you guys. I found out where Solaire lives IRL. Loop is the first and only villain in the show. He had the sack. I'll post in the Discord and probably on the Dark Souls Reddit. All right, let's press on here. What is this place? A little bit short on that one. We were saving it for the double. This guy's out of here. You're at the end game. Let me ask this. How many bosses are in? We're getting a lot of hubris here. A lot of hubris. How many bosses are in the DLC? I'm trying to sippy here. There we go. Easy here. 4 total or 3 more. That's kind of, I mean, is it well known that that first boss of the DLC is like a little bit, I mean, I thought it looked cool. I kind of feel bad for smashing that guy. It looked cool, but fairly weak. Yo. What was that? Uh-oh, he's gonna... He's easy, but the gavel's a monster. You gotta know how to wield it. It depends on your experience. Guardian's leggings. I mean, I'll give him a shot. You got to give everything its due favor. I mean, it's great if we're entering in a 1970s music video starring Donny Osmond and Phil Collins. Got those bell-bottom boys, but get them out. Oh, Dan, read the lore behind them. I can tell you what the lore says. They're for people with no fashion souls. They did kind of look like Jinkos. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Excuse me? What? Let's go. You don't mark your territory like that and not stay for a fight. I'm thinking about topping off here. Smash that. No. No, let's go. You try to get away from Circe, you suffer the same fate as Loop. Instantaneous death. When you try to BM the master. Hubris is off. A hubris meter, hubris check, we're probably at 100 on a scale of 1 to 10 right now. Bop. Ooh, you got the Johnny Scissorhands. Get out of here. We got a sippy here. Keep it moving. We whiffed on the bop, but not on the top. Johnny Scissorhands. That's his name. Edward Hawthorne and Johnny Scissorhands. All right, so we. Oh, I see you. Go ahead and take your long shot here. I gave you a chance to take your long shot. You suffer the fate of the many. All right, we're scanning here. Scanning. Fresh area. You smell that? Smells like the abyss. Guardian armor. I mean, we got to give it its day in court. Give it a fair trial here. Got to give it its fair trial. Spam yay or nay in chat. Yay or nay. I mean, it's not bad. But, like, that's probably what Thornborg would wear and think that's, like, really, like, fashion souls. I mean, we could put it into our closet, but it probably wouldn't get any play. I had a lot of metaphors there, but it's a kids show. I'll sip here. That was a misroll. He's hoiting himself. Did the same thing. That was greedy. We'll take the greed. Well, that was greed. That was greed, laziness rolled into one hot pocket. I'll take the L. I'll take the hard F. That was just greed. I mean, greed and a lot of hubris. So that it happens to us. Karma for no helmet rotations. This is the one true helmet of Surso Yeet. When you look up Surso Yeet on Facebook, that's what he's wearing. What SL? You gotta explain SL like a first grader. What's SL? Strength level? 49. We're one away from the century mark. SL is... Why didn't you just say LVL? Is it soul level? That's what you get. Run. Run, Marty. I do not want to lose our Humi on this one. Oh, we lost the Humi, though, didn't we? That's what I feel bad for. Like, he wants to hit us so hard, he BMs himself. Ooh. That's what you get. Taking out all your brothers, too. Get out of here. That's what he gets. So is that Humi's burned, right? Because we burned a Humi. So we are no longer Humi. Everything is uglier than Surso's face. I mean, there's only rare armor that Surso will wear. Whiff City. Double up. That's greed. Run. F, man. I'm getting too greedy. All right, I have to admit to something. Our hubris on it. I don't respect this. I don't respect the DLC. I don't respect it. I got an easy boss. I got these twigs. I got loop coming in. I handle them all. Steamroll them. I don't want to call for it. But can I get a challenge? Can I get something that's a challenge? Because this is all just like, hey, filler. You ever seen The Matrix? You know the parts between the beginning and end? That's all filler. That's what we're going through right now. You see, sometimes you turn on Bravo and you see individuals with a lot of plastic surgery. That's filler. That's what this is. Give me a challenge. Yeah, you may say, hey, Dan, show some hubris. I mean, when I think DLC, I think Scorched Earth. They're throwing everything at the sink at us. Oh, nah, we'll just throw a little bit at you. I mean, maybe I just need to be a little patient here. Patience is the spice of life. That one hurts a little bit. All right, I'll dial in. You know, we gotta show a little more hubris than that. This guy out of here. And that guy's got some. I'll give him credit. That guy's got some. He's got some agility. He's got a little agility to him. He can give you a little head waggle. You know, he gives you a juke left. You step right. He can still double back on you without sending a tracer drone. See, like right here. It's a new move. He's got new moves too. Yeah, he does have a crossover. I mean, it's not Allen Iverson, but it's at least Steve Francis. I respect it. The DLC's gaining a little respect. Not from the stalactite individuals, but from the big fellas. Wait, are you telling me the dragon's name is Kala Yeet? Like actual Y-E-T-T? You gotta respect Steve Francis. He's little in real life, and the DLC, actual giant. Alright, get these guys out of here. There you go. Alright, Sippy up. We're ready to go. 7 Estai in our back pocket. I saw that little house there. I kind of want to take a look at it, but I think we got to cross that bridge, right? We're putting in extra overtime here. Extra overtime, extra work. See, look at that. He's got the crossover. I can respect it, man. He can take the gavel. I mean, it's not a gavel. He can take his mallet mid-swing and adjust it. I like that. I can respect it. All right, so we've already been through here. Yeah, there's a little house here, man. There's like a house on the hill over there. I couldn't get to it, but... Stefan Marbury. I think he's a little that guy, a little bit better than Stefan Marbury. Although I am a Starberry fan. The little house on the prairie. Yeah, that's what it was. We should get a good look at it from across the bridge here. Artorias is definitely the easiest boss in the DLC. I think you believe you mean Arthas from the Frozen Throne. Sorry, dial. That's Johnny Scissorhands. All right, this is where. F in chat. F. We walked on that last time. We walked on it last time. Did we not? Did we not walk on it? Hard F is worse than a hard L. All right, let's go check out the house then. All right, I got to give you some more dialage. Can I get a dial-in check in chat? D space, I space, A space, L if you have the emote. Please spam the Surso out of it because we got to get dialed here. We're not dialed. And I'm not fighting all those little trinkets again. Yeah, we're dialed. Here's the house, right? Thank you guys for the dialage. Plus 10 to our level of... I always go to say focus with a long U. But then I quickly correct myself. See, here's the little house. Guardian gauntlets. I think we already have the helmet, don't we? I mean, there's something down there worth looking at. I mean, I replaced the O with a U. All right, let us press forward here. All right, I have no interest or motivation to fight these individuals. We've already shown them who the one true king of the North is. Now, if they want to come on the cobblestone bridge, they're welcome to. Because it's just a meat factory. You guys are welcome to. I wish Miyazaki programmed this so if he stepped on the bridge, the whole thing collapses. Actually bent the knee to Surso. All right. Now we're in this. Now we're 100%, 71% dialed here. I didn't want to oversell the dial because we're about 71, which is... We're about where we need to be. All right. So we rolled down here. Checked our back pocket. Nothing there. Rolled up here. Johnny Scissorhands. Collect said souls. We're back in business. Now, I'm not going to do it again. But I know for a fact we walked up here last time. So, just going to let bygones be bygones. Let's just do a little scouting here. A little scouting goes a long way. I hear some lems over here. Lem. 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 Looks like someone just double backed on you boys. Farmer Dill. And Grover the Second. Alright. Blood Red Mosscum. We'll sip off here. Who wrote a lot of lore for this game? Steven Spielberg? Get it, Steven Spielberg? Alright, let's press. Wham. Get him. Get him, boys. Wham. Flipped him over. Excuse me, UI, please. UI! Hard F. Hard F. Hard F. That's on me. I didn't know X was, or I am not aware enough to know that X is the UI button to clear it. That's rests solely. That's the rare one that's not on Surso. That's on me. We'll sprint past these jabronis. No, 100%. I mean, I just started spamming the A button because I thought that's the button that cleared it. But you'd think probably close to, what are we, 40 hours deep into this? You'd think I would know, but there's a reason why I asked for first grade explanations on things. A and X, pretty much the same button anyways. It is A. Whatever one I was spamming wasn't the right one. Alright, let's get to let's Jaws win the game here. Where's the bridge? High tier rolls only. When you pull the parachute. That's a good question. Whoa. Sorry, we needed a good knee bending to start. You're most likely pressing the right button. You just have to be able to move it to register. Remember the poppies. Alright, so we're going to have Johnny Scissorhands up here, if I'm not mistaken. Jonathan. Jonathan. Ooh. Nice work, Johnny. Alright. Now, we ran up here to the left. I see our dead body. Let's take a different route, though. These guys don't have any spatial awareness, huh? I think they need some glasses. They got 720 vision. Did you hear him? Did you see him click, click? Threatening us. I want to see it again, but I also don't want to die. He went click, click. I'm in the works a little bit. We're currently in the middle of negotiating a 13-round prize fight between Surso Yeet and Thornfork. We're working on the details, trying to get the right promoter, the right venue for it. Neither combatant will budge. 13 rounds, 100%. Surso wanted to go 17, but Thornfork doesn't have that sort of stamina. 720 vision is an eagle eye. Do you see what they're doing? They're pruning the bushes. And we just come through. And they've got watering canisters. That's too bad for them. They're environmentally friendly. Very environmentally friendly. Gold coin! We've come a long way for it. Can I get some gold coin spam in chat? Or if you don't have the gold coin, some praise it in chat. Yo, Justin, appreciate the host. HC Justin. The HC does not stand for hot. Carl. I was halfway into it. What's up, Justin? What's up, Richard Hammer? I had that joke halfway out, then I'm like, little brother spam in chat. I got caught between a rock and a hard place. Thanks for the host, man. Hot Carl, yeah, it's a hamburger they serve it at Carl's Jr. See, this is like one of those Pixar moments. You watch a Pixar movie with your kids, there's some adult jokes in it. Justin! Yo, Justin! Earlier on the show, I unboxed the PUBG container. Did you get one of those? Oh, let me dial in here. Let me dial here real quick. I was pleasantly surprised. I know, right? The aviators. Like normally, you're not sure what to expect. But I'm actually going to put those aviators right in my car. The 2009. All white Ford Escape. 82,717 miles on it. All right. Let's body him up here. Blood red moss clump. All right. Let us press forward here. So apparently there's an... Ooh. We're in Rome. When in Rome. You know who invented that saying? Do I even need to tell you who invented that saying? Ford Escape is a mom car for sure. Look at the Google 2009. It's more boxy than the current version. So I'm not going to call you out on your falsities. Don't forget your souls. Thank you. Memory of a young squirrel. I feel like we need a young squirrel emote. Where are the soulsies? They're there. It's a good car, man. If you ever go to New York City, a lot of them are Ford Escapes. Why? Because you could pack the miles on them. Still mommy. Han Solo, appreciate this. Spam some dang coin in chat or praise it if you don't have the emote. It's not a mommy car. It's hey, you want to call it a mommy car? Fine. I know it's not. Thank you so much for supporting the show, Han. Appreciate it. Hope the runs are going well. Be wary of the fall. Oh, that's a shortcut. I drive a Nissan Rogue and it feels like a mom car. I think you just bought it because it's called a Rogue. And you're like, oh, I'm a little RPG today. Bloodborne crossover, boys. He knew about Bloodborne before Bloodborne knew about him. I stand corrected. V for Vendetta movie crossover. The first movie product placement that Miyazaki ever took.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past?
Nah, that happened to you.
Oh, well, my mistake. But we're both travelers. We ought to help one another out.
What do you got to buy? You bought the Star Wars edition? I could see that. 10,000 souls for one Hume?
So long.
When did Humies? What, Humies are that expensive? Those are some fence prices. I'll tell you what. What do you guys think we should do to this guy? I'm going to put it in your hands. Do we bop him or do we let him sell his wares at an exorbitant high price? If you want us to kill him, B space O space P in chat. Or spam 1 to let him live. Yo, Ursa Captain and Maple M. And Mushin Hamas. And the average person. You know, they want him to live. But I'll tell you what. You know what? It may be his lucky day.
Let's go.
It could be his lucky day. Here's why. You know, if he wants to charge exorbitant prices, that's on him. He's running his own empire. So I think we're, you know, he wants to charge 10,000 for a Hume. Hey, it's his business. I'm not going to tell him how to regulate his business. But I will say one thing. You don't ever overcharge Surso Yeet.
Oh, it's come to blows.
You don't ever overcharge him. He overcharges you.
You win. Please. Oh, please.
You can overcharge the people. You don't overcharge Surso. Snickering top hat. Pretty much worth it just for the hat alone. You're not gonna... Get this guy out of here. That's actually... That would be in the closet. That would be in the rotation. We're going to save the brass helm for the last fight in the game. That's also in the closet. This is his everyday hat. I don't know if are we supposed to go up there? That's the shortcut. Is there... Okay. Wear the hat? I mean, it's a cool hat. We would have to put together an outfit that goes with the hat. Because it clashes with our gold right now. What's down here? No, I have no... We would have to build an outfit around the hat. Oh, you know what? We didn't give him his fair due. We didn't wear the Chester's special. We got to give him... Anytime we get a full set, we got to at least... give him some street cred. You know what? I don't want to... I don't want to misspeak. We gotta walk the catwalk with him. All right. Do a little catwalk here. Pose. Could be a good Halloween costume for Cerso. Rate this fit out of 10, please. 10 being the single best outfit you've ever seen in Dark Souls. 1 being Thornvorg level. 9, 7, 10 out of 20 out of 10. All right, we'll keep it in the closet. Actual square bulge. I mean, it's more of a rectangle bulge. Wait a second. Look at the inner thigh. Right here. He's got a little present. Right there. There's the present. You can't see it because of the mic. There's the present. He's got the little present right there. This suit may be more than we bargained for. All right. I'm just saying. It was worth it. I just came here without context. Don't worry about it. You didn't miss anything. We could make that outfit work. Let me see if I can put a little something together. I think there's a couple ways we could go about it. Here's way number 1. That's Cerso undercover. Undercover Cerso. But let's see if we can find a way to incorporate the hat and also keep it true to form. I think we can do it. Doesn't mean we're gonna play the game in it, but we'll keep the hat. I think this is gonna be a little much. Actually, starting to come together here a little bit. The pants aren't the important part. We got to keep the top hat. Hear me out here. Hear me out. Nah, we need something a little clothy. We got to get some cloth. I'll tell you what, we're just a pair of gloves away from putting this outfit together. I think we're a little close. We're close. I think... Hold on. Hear me out. It's just the midriff that's killing us, you know? Like, Cerso's... the midriff is hurting us. Hold on here. We're trying to force it. So hang tight. We'll get his... This will be his... This will be his ballroom dancing outfit. That's definitely very high fashion. I know we're trying to force. Hang tight. I know we're trying to force. Let me see if we got to find something that fits the hat. That's two different genres. Virgil would lose his mind. That. This may be a sign. I'll tell you what the sign may be. There's a lot of heat. We've talked about there being a lot of heat on what the next game is to play. Could this be a precursor? We've got some falutin overcoat. He's got the white gloves. Are we the first person to break Miyazaki's code? That he was planning on creating Bloodborne nearly a decade in advance of its launch. I'll tell you what. Only those sort of deep lore mysteries can be uncovered right here on the show. Sure, you may see people have a no-hit run through all 3 Dark Souls games. Yeah, that's really impressive. But can they peel back the layer of onions that Miyazaki has hidden only for people to find nearly a decade later? Do you think anyone in the world has ever put together Surso Yeat's style? Not a one. Do you think anyone's ever put together the official Bloodborne outfit inside of Dark Souls? Not a one. And I'm not saying that because of me. It's all because of Surso's. Get a slash mark and